Hi, welcome to King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2016 BMW 320d Sport. It's a fine car. Everything is, right about it. We'll take you for a spin though now, show you all the buttons, features, functions, and all the little details that make BMW special. Other than that, I'm going to put a link in the description whereby if you find the ad on YouTube or something, you can click it and go directly to the ad with all the specific details. And finally, I'm just going to put the price here as to what you can finance it for from through us, should you choose to. So here we are out driving the 320, and like all BMWs, if you've watched any of our videos before, you'll know that I'm a massive fan of BMW's driving position. It's infinitely adjustable. It's nigh on perfect for me. The only thing I would have ever so slightly different is a little bit of a bigger car, and that's my own fault because I'm probably too big. But if I'm being nice to myself, but otherwise the seats infinitely, I can just put it any way I want to be. And then the other thing about them is you sit really low in a BMW 3 Series. Like, there's a reason they're the best-selling executive car in the world, and it's all the little nuances. The steering inputs are really dynamic, really sharp, but because you're sitting nice and low in the chassis, you feel like you're wearing the car or something. It's kind of it's almost intuitive steering. It's tiny inputs, do exactly what you want them to do, and just, it's a lovely feeling. That sort of instantness just connects directly to your brain. It's just because that slightest thought and movement, bang, it works. It's done it. So from that point of view, they're a fabulous thing. Then onto just the way they're laid out is absolutely beautiful. Like, it's the thing about sort of executive cars and all this kind of segment of cars. It's all the details. It's all the little things. It's the way they ultimately make you feel. They are just fabulous things. Like, I am the world's greatest fan of details. I love details, and details live everywhere on this car. Red leather stitching into the thing, but the red leather ties into the aluminium bezel going around, all the way around the car, all the way around the front. All those little things for me are where it lives, Then the infotainment screen, it's not a huge big thing, but it's nice. Certainly in my opinion, it's just right for this sized cabin. I think anything bigger would be intrusive, but it works really well. And then what it actually offers you here, we've sat nav, as you would expect. We've BMW's park sensor system, so it gives you a little display of the car like that. And then, in my opinion, the most sort of important thing you can have on a car really nowadays, certainly in my world where there's babies and stuff, is Bluetooth phone connectivity. And what that allows you to do, it allows you to play any YouTube or any Bluetooth device you have through the background of the screen. So like YouTube, any of that kind of stuff. So the wheels on the bus can be heard for the 4 millionth time. Just play it there and keeps someone happy for a few minutes, hopefully. But other than that, they're just a fine car. 320 diesel, 180 odd horsepower, plenty of power, all the power you'll ever need. Wonderful on fuel, an absolutely great mile eater. So if you do a good bit of cross-country running and around the city, all that kind of stuff, it's a fine place to be. Really what you want. And then BMW, they've always said they're the ultimate driving machine, and it is very difficult to argue with that in terms of their dynamics, how they make you feel, the way the cars handle, 50-50 weight balance, all that kind of stuff it's all there. None of it's missing here. And the sport version of this, which this car is, which I should have got to earlier, to my mind is the best sort of pick of the bunch, really, because you get the M Sport interior, which I love very much. You get nice wheels on the outside, but not too big, and you don't get overly stiffened suspension. So for me, at my age now, this is kind of definitely the pick of the bunch for me. Anyway, I will stop talking about the car there, and I'll just move on to us quickly. We were one of the very first ever second-hand dealers to be SIMI. Now we're an AA approved dealer as well, which I think is the big feather in our cap at the minute. The AA basically, they don't allow anyone to sell that product, so they're very brand protective. So for us, I think it speaks volumes as to the type of people we are and the type of business we run. So I think it's quite a good thing. And what it allows us to do actually is we can offer up to 2 years of AA warranty on the car, but all the cars get a 101-point pre-sale AA check, which is, it's a big sort of boon in our cap. And as I said, they're very brand protective. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, and I just want to say thanks for watching the video. We do appreciate you taking the time to do it, and hopefully it sort of shows you just the type of people we are and what you can expect when you come up and what the car is like, more detail. But really to sort of let you know what you can expect when you come up and who we are. And with that in mind, I'm going to say goodbye, and hopefully the video made your decision to come and see us easier. So with that in mind, I look forward to seeing you soon.